Yeah mate, fucking bricklayers. Undeniable living proof that skills, qualifications and the ability to count to 10 without using your fingers means fuck all in this country. Well, that's what they say mate, but really, I think a lot of these blokes are far more switched on than we think. Why would you spend fucking 6 years at TAFE trying to be an electrician or a plumber for more money when bricking gets you 80% of the way there, you know? And all you gotta do is walk on site, pick up a trowel and start fucking throwing bricks around, you know? Anyone can do it, mate. It's not rocket science. Seriously, the only requirement they had when I signed up was can you put on a fluorescent yellow shirt every day without getting your head stuck in the armhole, which was surprisingly quite a high barrier of entry for some of these blokes, but you know, someone's got to be a concreter. But yeah, mate, before you just walk on site and get your head caved in, there's a few things you got to know about brickies to avoid any sort of miscommunications. And the most important one being that a bricklayer's efficiency is directly tied to how close they are to an alcohol-induced blackout. Okay, so when you see old mate pull up in the work ute in the morning, absolutely fuck-eyed listening to Crazy Frog, just look the other way, mate. Let him do what he's got to do, you know? But it's because of this reliance on stimulants that brickies come across as a rather abrasive bunch of people, you know? But that's just because your average bricklayer isn't walking around thinking, oh, how can I be a more friendly guy, you know? How do I make more friends? No, he's walking around thinking, how do I fit more fucking jet skis into my shed? And that's priority number one. And some people just don't understand that, you know? They take it all personal. And the second you find yourself locked in a war with a bricklayer, mate, you've already lost. Fuck. If he could read that, he would be pissed. Yeah, because that's the other thing, mate. Trying to find a bricklayer that can read or write is like trying to find a Macca's with a working frozen cake machine. Rare as rockin' horse shit. It's their greatest weakness as well as their greatest strength. And there's no denying it, mate. You know, bricklaying is fucking hard work, which is why it shouldn't be a surprise to anyone that brickies will take any fucking excuse they can get to put the tools down, you know? You'd think half these blokes are fucking full-time meteorologists the way they carry on about the weather forecast, mate, you know? That's just because on the job site, one drop of rain equals tools down, you know? Pack it up for the day. We still get paid at least, we just end up with fuck all to do, you know? Cashed up with nowhere to go. Leaves us all asking the same question. What the fuck are we gonna do now? Yeah, mate, I'd just be lying to you if I said most of my time wasn't spent down here, you know? It's pretty much the only thing that makes the rest of the fucking job worth it. It really is the perfect place, mate, you know? Coming down, having a feed, sinking some piss, filing your taxes, glassing c***s. Yeah, it cops some heat, that one, but it's a rite of passage, you know? It's in the rule book. You're not a real bricklayer until you've glassed some c*** down the pub. But some people just don't understand this, mate, you know? And as per usual, they always take it personal. Oh, it's just not the fucking same, mate. We got to get back in there, mate. You can't keep us out here like this, like fucking stray dogs, you know? It's un-Australian. We got to get back in there, mate.
So what if we go in there, but like through the fucking window?
Mate, we got to be fucking smart about this, okay? Use our heads, be creative. Who am I fucking kidding? Stay here, fuck ya. All right, mate, here's the fucking plan. This right here is the pub's Foxtel connection box. We take this out and all the live TVs in the sports bar go dark, which should cause quite the ruckus. And while they're on the phone to Foxtel trying to get it fixed, we're already waiting outside dressed as the very technicians they're about to send. We walk inside, mate, no questions asked, ditch the uniforms when no one's looking, and filter back out to the public like nothing ever happened. Sound like a plan, mate? Fucking oath.
Hey, what, fellas?
G'day, mate. Just here from Foxtel. Just got to have a look at your Foxtel really quickly.
Oh, Foxtel? No, our Foxtel's actually fine, fellas.
No, we got a call, mate. Apparently it's down in there. Something about someone cutting a wire or something. Yeah, we're just gonna.
No, we don't need you. Our Foxtel's actually all good. Actually, some dickhead last night cut our cold room line, but that's about it.
Yeah, okay, all right. Well, I just got one more question here for you, mate. What's that over there?
Okay.
Go!
What is the charge? Eating a meal?
Yeah, mate, people always say that bricking's hard on your body, you know, which is just bullshit. I mean, look, this is Justin. He's been bricking since what, you're 23? Yeah. Well, what are you now, 24 or something? Exact season good, Nick, mate. It's all propaganda.
Fucking Palmy, not Palmer.
I know.
This
Who fucking says Palmer?
What's this shit? Am I a rabbit?
Oh, mate, we had a lettuce shortage and it sort of it should have stayed short.
It is, mate.
Is that the hard hat or your skull?